We ain't gonna get into it because we had WrestleMania to celebrate this weekend. A whole damn weekend of wall-to-wall wrestling. I watched more wrestling this weekend than I've watched probably in the last 2 years combined.
I watched. Yeah,
I watched NXT. I watched Night 1, Night 2, Raw. I think I watched SmackDown on Friday. Like I'm wrestled out for the season, but I did enjoy myself.
Yeah.
We can start with WrestleMania, then we can go to NXT and Raw and all that other stuff afterwards. So y'all, I know Tim, you did. Can you watch both nights of WrestleMania?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess we can start with Night 1. What were the standout highlights, best matches, best storylines? What you want to talk about from Night 1? As a reminder of what happened, John Cena came back, lost to Austin Theory.
Right.
Seth Rollins beat YouTube boy.
Logan
Paul. Thank you.
Logan Paul.
YouTube boy.
Trish and Lita and Becky beat Damage Control. Ray beat Dominic. Rhea Ripley beat Charlotte, and KO and Sami Zayn beat Usos. I can start. The main event was great. Ray and Dom was great, but the match of the night was Rhea and Charlotte. Like, they were going.
I do
too. I don't even like Charlotte like that, but like that match was fantastic.
Yeah,
I fuck with that.
Charlotte is certified, bro. Like, she gonna put on win, lose, or draw. Charlotte gonna put on a monster match. That's why I was happy when she came back. Like, that was the talent needed to be infused into the division. Like, whether she's better or not, but she's chasing the belt or not, she always gonna be in the picture. She gonna give them an issue. Rhea has always been. She's been improved, but since the minute they stepped into WWE, the main roster, Bianca and Rhea, they've been just like, you can tell that they're supposed to be next. Because they came with the talent, they came with athleticism, they came with the charisma, they came with the promos. Like, they pretty much have the whole package too. So if you're gonna give anybody that's gonna take it from Charlotte, not to mention Charlotte beat her for her NXT championship the year before, or 2 years before. It was a great long-term storytelling, especially the build-up that they've been giving Rhea, because honestly, she's been the highlight of Judgment Day too. Yeah, without her, they would be mad stale. So again, Mommy has taken over, and she's been pushed over like crazy. Like, she definitely is where she's supposed to be right now. They put on a hell of a match, and and that was kind of her stamp. Like, no, bro, I belong here too.
And I think I've been today that she's taking another break, so we'll see. But she came and did what she needed to do.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'll go next. Since y'all know I like, meaty man. I want to go. What? That was like, dude.
Hey, dude, clip that.
Hey, man, hold on, dog.
Yeah, go ahead, got his ass.
Oh,
got his ass.
No, well, I was gonna talk about Sheamus. Sheamus Drew. That was first night, right?
That was like.
Oh, sure. I'll wait for the meaty man though. But that was.
You got the Usos. The Usos back.
Yeah, the Usos. That was actually like, everybody loves Sami Zayn, and like, it took me so long to kind of grab to it, if that makes sense. Because I was just like, I don't see it. Like, I see it. Like, I guess. But now, like, he really has grown on me, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You sound like Sam, bro. I've been a Sami Zayn fan since NXT, and she the whole time she be like,
I don't get it. Yeah, I was just like, bro, I don't get it.
Their new character. Yeah, I'm like, bro, this nigga, what more does he need to do? More, okay.
More, hey, whatever.
Started on the bloodline shit. I was like, he's kind of funny. He can kind of wrestle. Ain't this a bitch? The whole time. Welcome.
Yeah, but I fucks with him.
That was great. Like, again, like, this whole storyline has been art, and like, we'll get to the main event, but like, even that, like, I was like, I fuck with it, because that just means that we get more of it. Like, this puts it into a new phase. Like, there's so much you can still tell from that story that ending it would have,
But you got the best friends who always turned on each other at some point or another. But they best friends anyways. Always been best friends. Like in the indie circuit, Ring of Honor, all of that stuff like that. Like they're legitimately like best friends. So for this to be their come up together at the end of this type of story, like that's got to be pretty fucking dope.
Also, shout out to Kevin Owens for main eventing WrestleMania 2 years in a row. He got the night one slot against Stone Cold last year.
He did.
He been working, like even though he ain't had no strap, you know, he been working.
Jesus. Jesus Christ!
I seen Camille put one. You must have said one earlier too, dog.
You said what?
You must have said something pause worthy earlier because I seen Camille commented in the group and put pause.
Tim Hallway, he Mr. Pause. That's
no, don't try to beat the meat allegations, man.
Right. Needy man, my nigga. You know a little. No, I'm gonna leave that phrase for you. That's your phrase. That's your favorite phrase. Leave that. That was a great long-term storytelling. But what I was gonna say is that the random tag match, the fatal four-way match, that actually was a pretty good fucking match, bro.
Yeah,
like,
that was the one I knew I was missing a match. That was good.
Yeah, bro. That was what I was gonna leave with. Like that match, even though I thought it was gonna be a throwaway match, like no, they put on a damn show. Like because in essence, you got the number one contenders in essence. Even though they didn't say it out loud, like the very next. What was it? Yeah, on Raw, they challenged them for the belts right away. Like the same thing. We'll get to the women, but same thing for the women. Like I felt like both of the tag matches. Like okay, now as soon as it was over, I was telling Sam, I was like, you know, I feel like these are the number one contenders now. But hey, I really did enjoy this. So,
first of all, Sly in the comments said the Domino's Meat Lovers match, but. Dawkins launched Braun Strowman, man. Like
he cleared his ass.
Oh shit!
That was probably the spot of the night.
Yeah, probably. So like y'all weren't feeling the Mysterio's thing?
Yeah, I mean, I
like last week. Y'all were like, yeah, I'm good.
It was bad. He gave me whooping, so I was cool.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, he for real pulled the belt off.
He started whooping the quarters.
I'm like,
whoop his ass.
He been needing this for a long time, bro. Finally.
I was watching with my son. He was like, wait, he's fighting his dad? I was like, yeah.
The kid was like, hey, don't get no ideas, fam.
Hey, I'm the only one in here gonna be dropping dimes in this show.
And the Mysterio match wasn't bad though. It was
like
night one in totality was really fun. Night one was really good. Like I think night one outshone night two.
Yeah,
I mean, like when you look at like what matches they put on what nights, like they definitely stacked night one even going into it. Because you start like night two, which we can transition to, but like night two started with Brock and Omos, which we knew what that was gonna be.
Yeah.
And then what was match two?
I think it was the women's tag match.
Yeah, that was
no, because I left during that match. I feel like there was something in between, but
really?
like the first two matches were just like, eh. But it could I could be wrong. I can pull it up. Y'all can keep talking.
You did say you mentioned.
You cut out. What'd you say?
Nothing. Don't even worry about it. We're good on that one. Looking for the second match. It was it was a women's tag match, and then you got Edge versus Finn.
Yeah. Okay.
So, like, if it didn't hurt, like that match was starting to like pick up, and like the finish was fine, but it just like it lost all this momentum when they had to like clean them up.
Yeah.
No, did you see
was leaking?
Did you see the cut?
Yeah, that cut was vicious,
yes.
dude.
But
that shit was terrible. He put it on his IG.
Yeah, it was ugly.
It got the sensitive. This is a sensitive photo. Open it up. That motherfucker was cut wide open. I was like, holy shit! So he had another picture showing them with like the sewing kits and all of the gauze and all of that shit on the ring. Because Sam kept saying, she was like, they're not putting the camera on Finn at all. Like Edge started walking around the ring, pulling random shit out, randomly getting up on a turnbuckle, get back down, walk back around, pull more shit from under the ring, start cheering and taunting and shit. I was like, you have to improvise. The improvisation skills is crazy.
Just got the show must go on.
Which Snoop was part of later, but we'll get to that. The second match that I was thinking of was big meaty men smacking meat. That was match 2 with the Intercontinental.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Don't look at me like that. Ken was trying to catch me. Like, no, you said I like it. I ain't say nothing about liking it. I just called it that. you know I like that. Like, oh, you do you? There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, get it how you live, bro. But no, now we can talk about the Intercontinental triple threat match.
Ken? I personally feel like that was match of the night, bro.
Yeah, I feel the same way. That was a hell of a match. And then, I remember last week I said I don't like Gunther, and
here you go.
Said I don't like him, but like the entrance and like how I was just like, yeah, all right, bro. I guess haven't watched enough of him. And I think that's what it was. Like I remember the old Gunther, like when he he was something different then, wasn't he? Yeah, Walter. When he was bigger or whatever. Yeah, it was Walter then. So yeah, I guess I haven't watched enough of him, but I see why he's the IC champion, why they gonna let him hold on to it. Because he up next.
No, Gunther cool. And when he loses his belt, he coming for the main one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he definitely up next. So.
And like, yeah, all his matches are basically what you just saw, which is a bunch of people getting smacked in the chest and a bunch of like hard slams and punches. I was like, God,
I mean, he's had matches against other more technical wrestlers and have been able to maintain and like actually like no.
Yeah, but it's still like a bunch of like chops to the chest. Like that's the main event. It's like get twisted. But no, like he's a good all around wrestler. Like I'm not saying like he just that, but
yeah,
that's what you came for.
In general.
Like when you saw those 3 people in a match, you knew what it was going to be.
Yeah, you know what it was going to be. They brawling. They ain't heard to wrestle like that. They just out here to beat the hell out of each other.
They just were red like 30 seconds into that match. Like they broke skin from just smacking each other in the chest.
Ooh, yeah.
That's terrible. Some big motherfuckers.
They all Sheamus chopped Drew what, like 30 times?
27 times, yeah.
I was like, no, this is nuts, bro.
It was wilding.
But that's why, like, friends are always like the best matches because it's like you can do that to somebody that you actually like, or you can let somebody do that to you when you actually like them.
You got to hit me that many damn times. What's wrong with you? Where you practice this shit? Your count says 10. Why are we on 25?
Like I want to make you look good, so just keep hitting me.
Yeah, no, it was a really good match though. I definitely enjoyed that one.
Gonta!
We got some comments we got some comments from Sly. He said, I don't know who he's talking about. The intro was fire, and Bad Bunny was there. So I'm like, some of those Mysterios.
Yes.
Night 2 was my favorite night because Brew Edge came back. For someone who hasn't watched in years, it was a treat because Vampire Edge is my favorite persona of his.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca Belair versus Asuka was my match of that night. It was like watching 2 Titans.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, 29 times.
I don't know how, but I forgot about it coming in with the lowrider with Snoop.
Yeah, that was dope. Yeah.
That shit was cold. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. Hey, black people love Rey Mysterio, bro. Like real talk. Like we love Rey Mysterio. Like he get mad love in the hood, bro.
The fans made the same iconic. I'm like, shit. Every small wrestler with a mask on is Rey Mysterio to somebody.
Hey, he get mad love.
Yeah. Speaking of Snoop, his improvisation, bro.
Hey,
the McMahon's got to have like the worst quads in the history of quadruple.
He's playing over his daddy. That was an ode to his daddy. Vince did the same thing. Tore his damn quads, hopping his ass in the ring.
My man moved, bro. It was over, bro. Hey, he did one subtle move and he was on the ground.
I mean, he thought he still had it, bro. He jumped over the Miz once. He was going to jump again, came down. My man said, no.
Hey, I'm watching it like, oh.
Please, help me, please.
No, Lord, please.
The thing that makes it funnier on the rewatch is like as Shane is jumping, Michael Cole's like, "Look at Shane, he hasn't missed a step." And like by the time he landed, he was done. And Corey's like,
Hey, Michael Cole's hilarious too, dog.
Next thing I know, Snoop turned around. Hey, cuz.
They grabbed the mic. Dude, did you see the clip of Snoop doing the people's elbow?
No, the hold on.
Oh my God. Go see that. My man, the way he hit them damn ropes.
Dude, when he hit the rope the second time and he was just like
and he had the armbands looking through the glasses.
He was checking himself, bro.
I hate that he had his glasses on, fam.
Dog, Snoop funny.
He didn't have them on.
He blew his quad, bro. Like all of that shit. He had to do that right after he blew his quad. It was supposed to be a whole match.
That's supposed to be a whole damn match, bro. Hey, Snoop was like, "Fuck it, nigga, I'm out here."
A move
out here.
Shit, fuck kind of move I'm gonna do, cuz.
Fuck it. Hey, only thing I can do, people's elbow. Fuck it.
He got polo shoes,
bro. No, Snoop was out there just living his life. Hey, then all of a sudden he grabbed the mic. Hey, you gonna ignore me, cuz?
Shut up, Tim. Hey, the Miz gets hit the ground like, oh, what is going on?
I just hear like a baby boy voice, when he was.
Snoop gotta chill out, bro.
Snoop hilarious, bro. I was rolling off that.
Did you see that nigga bounce off the rope?
Yeah, bro.
It was good. It was fantastic.
Oh shit!
Yeah, bro. I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God, dog.
If he bounced off the first one and let it go, that'd been fine. But he did the slow hop and he leaned back.
Oh shit!
Snoop hilarious, bro.
That was the moment of the night for me.
I have to share that, dog. Oh my God, dog.
I think it was like at the watch party when he was like, "The Snoop Dogg just completing side missions at this point." Doing shit. Hey, what the fuck Snoop doing here?
He on wrestling. He probably on some kind of show. He probably had another cookbook drop somewhere. Like Snoop done been in doing everything. He be in random songs and shit. Like, how's Snoop here? How'd you find him?
I think he said he wants to like perform at the coronation, like the King of England coronation.
He gonna let his ass before he gone. They gonna let his ass do it. He the only nigga that the royal family fuck with.
And they got niggas in the family, and that's the only nigga they fuck with.
Facts.
Everybody fuck with Snoop.
Oh, that's funny.
That was like the highlight of to the point that randomly on Monday and Tuesday, like I would just think about him hitting the ropes and just start cracking up laughing. I'd be like,
I ain't laughing, bro. Like, no, he didn't. He embraced for the impact.
No, he took all of it. Like, hold on.
The ropes ain't move an inch.
They didn't move at all, dog.
That was his ass. For real. I tweeted it. I said that his people's elbow should be called the dog pound. I don't fuck with it.
The dog pound. Hell no. The dog pound.
I don't fuck with it. The DOGG. Oh damn, douche. Damn. It was there.
Oh shit, dog.
Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I really did. I was like, Snoop can he's pure entertainer now. Like, dog, he's cool.
It's crazy. Like, he know how to reinvent him. Like, my son knew. He was like, "Oh, that's my dog." While my son was like, "Oh, that's my dog, Snoop Dogg." I'm looking like, "What the fuck? How you know Snoop Dogg?"
I think he got kids. I think he has one. He might mess with it.
He the most famous rapper, dog.
Bro, that was crazy. I was like, dog, my son 6 talking about that's my dog, Snoop Dogg.
On the real, and then your grandma would know who he is too, dog.
Yeah,
like, he got
that's crazy.
That's crazy about him, dog.
Snoop out here ghost status, bro.
Yeah, dog.
And then we had Bianca and Asuka.
Mm-hmm. That was a really good match.
Dog, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Because again, Bianca came in and you kind of knew she had it. like from the jump. Like you like, okay, no, she cold. Watching her in NXT, like the woman's strong as shit.
I jumped on the wagon quick when she was in NXT. I was like, who's? Remember, I was asking y'all. I was like, yo, who is this?
Like, no, bad. And then
on it immediately.
Hey, what? Immediately. Like, hold on, who that? Who that over there?
He said, "Who that over there?"
Yeah, bro. Bianca's nice. And then the spot that they had over in the corner when she was supposed to suplex Asuka from the outside the apron, and there was a point where Asuka leaned the opposite direction. She just powered all over. I was like, "Good Lord, she is strong, bro!" Like it was from the top like that, like just. Because you can see Asuka's weight all dip back the opposite direction, and she just literally pulled that woman all the way. I was like, "Holy shit!" Like strong.
Oh, that reminded me of Gable did that suplex to Braun Strowman, where he like basically deadlifted him and then like flipped him over.
I love that shit. Like motherfucking, because he do the back him into the corner and he'll roll over and just kind of that shit. I'm like, dog. Chad Gable's one of my favorite wrestlers too right now. Like. Cole, he's part of the Sami Zayn crew that I keep telling Sam is Cole, and she wouldn't fuck with. But then, like a week ago, she's like, "Man, this nigga Chad Gable kind of." I'm like, "Shut up! I don't want those to do that."
I just want you to notice, Tim, like you want her to like these people, and then she start liking them, and you be mad that she like them. Now.
Bro, I'm trying to put you on, and you weren't trying to hit me. You weren't trying to hit me, and then you go wait.
He said you wasn't trying to hit me.
Actually, might be. No, bro, he been cold. He been pissed. No, Chad is like mini Kurt Angle. If he had Kurt Angle's height, he would be the replica Kurt Angle. Seriously. Like he's that cold though, but his size will always be his detriment.
I mean, only because he worked for Vince. Like if he worked for anybody else, he'd be fine.
Yeah, but then bro, cold. I'm sorry, but yeah, Bianca's strong as shit. That suplex was beautiful.
Bryce, Sly said her and her husband probably be suplexing each other out of love. Yeah, you can see it because y'all be doing it.
Legs in there, we ain't talking about fucking, but you know what I'm
saying. Last match, main event. Ken, I know you were unhappy with the outcome.
Let me go. All right, so y'all know that I'm a huge Cody fan. Like I've been effing with Cody like when nobody else was, when it was AEW and all, like even the AEW crowd wasn't effing with him, but I still saw it. And I have not been so emotionally invested in a storyline or in a like character like since I was little. So like this like kind of like restored like my love. It felt like damn, like this how I felt about like Shawn Michaels back in the day, or you know, like shit like that.
And that's your guy.
Yeah, like that's my dude. And I ain't gonna lie, like watching him, I'm like, bro, like he giving Roman Reigns like the business, bro. Like he might be able to pull it off. The thing that truly pisses, like, mind you, I was for real pissed. Like I'm talking about, like I couldn't sleep. Like I was in my chest, mad as shit, or whatever. And I'm like, if he would have won fair and square, like no interference, like no cheating, like I could take that L. But knowing that my man's had to get help to beat my boy, that pissed me off.
And
bro.
he talking shit about you tomorrow.
Dog.
I smashed him.
Pissed me off, bro. And then Brock on the fucking list now. It's like, I legit hate Roman, bro. Like I look at him, I was like, dog, I literally was booing this nigga, bro. Like I really like hate him though. It was a good match though. But I was like, dog, like I for real was pissed, bro. I'm like, we built this shit up, bro, for this to happen. Why are you doing this to me, bro? My heart can't take all this.
I
like, dog, I was pissed, bro. Like I damn near I was pissed yesterday too. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then watching the we'll talk about, but the end of the Raw really pissed me off. I'm like, no, nah, my nigga just getting they just put salt in the wounds now. My man got annihilated last night.
I mean, when they say Brock destroy something, he
literally destroyed my man.
Brock don't be playing. Hey, so
then I was like, what for? Why you doing this?
He said,
what did we do to you?
Imagine they come up to you right before you walk out. Hey, yo, Brock's gonna beat the shit out you as the match ends, by the way.
What? My family out here. What you talking about?
Wait, of all the people in the back, you gonna let Brock do this,
bro?
Brock
and then again, bro, Cody had the entrance was fire like we knew it was gonna be. He holding his baby, kissing her, and then Brody's son was there, gave him the belt, and y'all still let my man take the L.
Yeah,
but I understand the story. Like, it's a bigger play, it's a bigger storyline, and I'm excited about that because they got afterwards, after everything was done, before I went to sleep, I was like, these niggas got me. I was like, they did exactly what they was.
And that's what I was gonna say. I'm like, the fact that you got so emotionally invested, like that means that this shit was good. Like,
exactly,
you are pissed about it. Like, that's what it was supposed to do. Like, you know, like back in the day before people knew it was fake, like you could, like, this was just how people felt. Like, he cheated. What the Rock did it? You know, like people would be real like mad. And like now they kind of figured out a way to still get people to like invest in it emotionally, so that you're either celebrating it or you're like super pissed off about it, depending on what they want you to feel. So, like, honestly, I think this will just make it sweeter when Cody does win, because he's going to win at some point.
It's gonna happen.
They've built him up, and like the fact that they had Brock come in and destroy him right away, like that tells me, like, definitely, like they're building this up, like redemption. Like now he has to overcome Brock Lesnar to make it back to the final boss that is Roman Reigns. So when he takes him down, like he's gonna burn that bitch to the ground, and it's gonna be satisfying as hell. Like
you got a storyline with Brock now. That's what I'm saying. Like it's one of those, like, okay, you made it all the way there. You did the Royal Rumble, stuff like that. You had your little matches in between. No. You got Brock now. Yeah, you have a storyline with this big motherfucker coming and randomly tossing your ass around the ring whenever he feels like it.
With a smile on his face, my nigga.
Because
I think with the biggest smile on his face.
Oh, no, I said the date earlier, but it's May. Let me see. I'll find it. May 27th is 1,000 days.
Oh, May 27th.
So you got 2 months worth of Brock chasing your ass, throwing you around the ring before you get a shot where everybody, okay, he hit okay.
What I wonder if they'll do is, so they got Puerto Rico Backlash, then I think Money in the Bank is London, and then you got SummerSlam in Detroit at Ford Field. So it's stadiums basically
what they do
the whole way through. So it's like he gonna win Money in the Bank, then you're gonna be like, hey, SummerSlam, you and me, come get this work, and then that sets it up. You know what I mean? Like it writes itself essentially at that point.
Yeah.
And then you make your 1,000 days. Like I hate breaking it down that way, but it's like it makes all the sense in the world. And like now you just gotta get the story there.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Roman's just gonna be even more of a menace to his cousins because now he got a title and they don't.
Yeah.
He's gonna keep gaslighting them. Like
that's gonna be the story. Them chasing their titles back and him slowly getting irritated that they might have 2 title shots and not win those along the way. And Roman may be like, "You fuck y'all." You know, I'm good on y'all. I'm good on. We'll see. But
like, it ain't even like he around, bro. He manipulates them into like, why would you let down the family like this? I'm disappointed.
Paul Heyman, Mike Tribal Keith, like, get your fool ass up out of here. Get your lips off that man booty, nigga.
It was
someone said that Brock said what Brock got against black people. I had not seen Cody wife and kid. I have been lost. So yeah, like, if you notice, like Brock only whoops on black people. I mean, not only, but
like be out everybody on the roster at least once.
He do, but he be going hog wild on black. Like
he be hitting them with stairs. He be hitting them with the side of the siding and shit like that. It's on the barricade. He'll hit you with the barricade if he could.
So you telling me Brock Bagger, bro? Like that's what we all know, bro. He making America great again, bro.
Those the whoopers in the streets for years.
And then even last night he whooped on Kofi Cody because he got a black wife and kid.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because who ended Kofi's reign?
Brock.
Yeah,
who ended Bobby Lashley's reign?
Brock.
It was Brock.
And then it was a couple other cats that had like Brock came Biggie. Like when he got to write somebody off.
Damn.
Who you call? He gonna beat the shit out you. For sure. I was like, I can't do too much of that motherfucker chasing me. No, fuck that. I don't want the belt. No, I gotta get in the story with him. No.
Who did Brock beat for his first title?
Was it The Rock? It sure was The Rock.
Damn.
They built this man this way. This is a Vince problem.
So you think he using ER or the A?
Nah, leave him alone.
Either way, gonna be like,
I
you
ain't
ain't gonna
talking
fight
about that
me.
crazy motherfucker. I'm good.
Right? It's like he can't use the ER, but he can use the ER because I ain't gonna do shit about it.
You shouldn't do that, sir. Don't do that.
He out here nigga flexing this shit, man. Come on, bro. Like, you gotta relax.
Hey, bro, don't do that.
Omos, his most recent WrestleMania match.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Damn.
He was flexing his big ass all over the place.
Yeah.
He from the motherland.
That motherfucker 8 feet tall, 295 pounds. Brock was just.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
He threw Brock first. As soon as the match started, he threw Brock. I was like, oh shit, I ain't seen that. The rest of the way.
Getting his ass whooped.
I knew it was over when Brock's face turned red as hell. I was like, oh, that's a wrap.
He gonna give you a stiffy. You know he for real, like bro. The man he's been a hired merc for years.
Yeah,
that's why everybody loved Cowboy Brock. Eric Cheese is huge. I know he froze it, but good lord, bro.
Hey, take a picture.
That is funny.
I'm trying to catch you, bro, because I ain't never seen this man smile that hard.
He looks smitten at whatever he's looking at.
My nigga smitten.
I ain't never seen him smile that hard. God, he's enjoying the show.
Talking about, hey, he's so woke, bro. Put on his flex.
Oh my god, he was enjoying the show.
Want to get pure bliss right now.
What's that, man?
That's
Hey,
what
Sam.
it looked like, dog.
I'll be back. Hey, Sam.
That nigga went to go live, dog. That is funny, dog.
Dog, hey, this. Oh, dog. That is hilarious.
Y'all stupid, dog.
Well, he said Smith.
Damn, he back.
He said, damn, he back.
Oh.
Cause that shit, I went to go get him, man. I got yelled at, but shit.
I'm over here crying,
hilarious.
That shit funny, dog.
Oh, he back on all.
That was funny.
Oh,
If y'all have not make your way to the YouTube.
He said, fuck
make
all y'all.
your way to the YouTube. Good Lord. You have to go to the YouTube for that motherfucker. Cause this shit, dog.
Oh, shit. Oh. Nigga, I'm over here crying, though. That ain't no funny.
Oh, my God. That was... man, big HAs on that one.
And then they got the veneers showing it.
He had the new fronts.
They had the bigs and shit.
Oh, my God. Y'all gotta go to the YouTube. Go to the YouTube.
Shit.
Goodness gracious. Hey,
oh, shit.
You got a great smile, my guy. You got a great smile.
Oh, shit. That is funny, though.
Oh, I ain't never smiled so hard in my life.
Oh, man.
What's wrong with Tim, dog?
Oh, man.
I heard everything. I heard I was talking about black shit. I heard Tim go and get Sam so she could see it. I heard everything. I was still here.
He said I was still in.
Didn't do nothing about it.
Let's say word.
That is funny.
Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry. That was funny. That was
hey,
funny.
if Camille asks what clip, we already know what clip
That's
to
the
use.
one. That is the
We
one.
know what clip to use this week.
Oh, shit.
I'm using my veto. Ain't no way.
Shit.
Boy, my eyes was watering.
Oh, man.
That was funny.
Good old Brock Lesnar.
Right. He defeated another black man.
He got another one. Another casualty.
Eric J made the list.
Y'all stupid.
Shit, dog. That's funny, dog.
Oh, sorry. Back to our regular schedule program.
Let's finish this out.
All right.
One, I just want to shout out NXT, like the I think it's called Stand Deliver. I haven't watched NXT basically since they switched over from black and gold. But that was a good ass event.
Yeah, it was.
No, they still NXT. They still be getting their matches. Like this shit still be shaking. Like the Carmelo Hayes and Braun Breaker matches.
Carmelo Hayes is legit. Like that.
Yeah, he that dude.
He next.
Yeah, for real. He him, as he said.
He him for real.
Like for real.
Like, because you look at him as a high flyer, but he also got power too. Like, and he'll give me a technician. He mid match, he'll just do a random flip that's clean.
Yeah.
And that's on top of like him having personality, him being entertaining on the mic, him. I don't want to say swag, but like he got swag. Like he's cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Like he legit. Like he's the total package. So they got a good one there if Vince don't fuck it up.
I hope he don't.
Also, like there was a women's ladder match for the title, which was really good, and then it was like a 5-way match for the North American title. So those are like the 3 highlights of the show. WWE has an owner.
No, Stand and Deliver is like their WrestleMania, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
WWE has a new owner. They were bought by Endeavor, which also owns UFC. So they will be merging the 2 companies. They're bought for $9.3 billion.
Jesus.
UFC was $12 billion. So $21 billion sports entertainment enterprise.
Jesus.
That's some wild stuff. So Vince and Dana White are on the same level. If you're looking at UFC and you know how the UFC is structured as far as like who's the CEO, the president, who actually owns it, things like that. They're owned by Endeavor, but Dana White's the president of UFC. So Vince McMahon is the president of the WWE. Because I thought him and Dana was on the same page, and then Tony Khan was. Oh, I'm sorry, flip flop. Nick Khan.
CEO of WWE, Dana White, CEO of UFC. Vince is going to be the chairman of the board for whatever the new company's called.
Oh, okay.
So actually, Vince, I think Dana, but I don't think he has any oversight over UFC, from what I understand.
Okay. He got the oversight over WWE. That lackluster ass. Even though we was talking about Brock, that whole Raw after wasn't no big surprises, wasn't no big title changes or anything, no debuts. Like,
Tim, they said that they had a show lined up. Triple H called a talent meeting beforehand, like, hey, we sold, nothing's changed. We're still, business as usual. Came out, cut that promo, said the same exact thing. Came backstage. Vince was in his seat with the headset on and changed everything.
They said there were so many last-second call-ins for script changes and everything. I'm like, bro.
Oh, so Vince was responsible for
Yes, Raw? Bro. Vince, didn't it look like a Vince McMahon production?
Yeah, it did. It was bullshit.
Because I'm pretty sure they had fire lined up. Braun Breaker was probably supposed to premiere last night, I would assume, because he just lost his belt. So, like, it's time for him to come up now. He had that belt for almost 2 years. Like, yeah, it was probably a couple of debuts that was supposed to happen. A couple of different setups was supposed to.
Yeah, they said that they were cutting shit, like, not even mid-show, like, in the middle of the segment. So, like, I don't know if you were watching when
Seth Rollins shit.
Oh, when he just went out there and they were just singing this shit?
Yeah, he did the backstage. He's like, hey, I'm going to go out and celebrate in the ring, hit my music. And then he came out, and then they went to commercial. During the commercial break, he was, like, getting ready to start his promo, and they were like, nah. And then he got pissed and just walked off. Like, like Vince was cutting shit down. They said Omos was in catering. Like, he didn't really have his gear on. Well, he didn't have his gear on. He wasn't sure he had brought it with him. So they're like scrambling to get him some gear to wrestle in because he wasn't supposed to wrestle. They cut. This is all allegedly, like from stuff out. But like they cut Asuka. They cut Asuka. They cut Bayley. And they cut they changed like the structure of like whatever was going on. So like there were supposed to be like 2 triple threat matches for women, like one winner going against the Raw champ, one winner going against the SmackDown champ, and then they changed that to be like the winner of the tag team match faces the tag champ. So it's like a whole bunch of stuff just changed midstream, which was like a highlight of the end of Vince's run. So it's like Triple H lost his job, basically.
Right. I said that in a group chat earlier. I was like, Triple H's message to me was hey, I miss y'all, bro. Like, even though it was like, we ain't going nowhere. We're still here. Like, that was his sign. That was his farewell. Like,
well, from what I understand, he ain't know. Like, he got used to it.
He got cut mid show too. He's the last second call in as well.
So we'll see. Like maybe it's just like he was in town for Mania and he's just like, hey, I'm here, so fuck it, let's go. And like maybe he won't be on the road going forward, but we know Vince.
I'm back, bitches.
Basically. And he's been rewarded like
with $9 billion. And he's still the CEO. And executive chair of the board of the $21 billion sports entertainment enterprise.
He gotta chill out with that mustache though.
Woo! My man's look like an evil villain for real.
Exactly. He gotta chill out with that, bro.
Yeah.
Why he look like Gomez Adams?
He did. Damn. On Royce though, but WrestleMania was fun.
Yeah, I mean we already talked about Brock whooping Cody ass, so that was basically the only highlight from. Well, I guess Bad Bunny guy's ass whooped too, but
oh yeah, choke slam and shit.
Yeah. So that was it. All in all, started off on a high note. Kind of got progressively worse as the weekend went on. But still, I enjoyed both nights of Mania. Like I know some people didn't like night 2.
Yeah, I did too.
Like I was happy. Like I was surprised. I'm like, wow, they really doing this. Like when it counted to 3, I'm like, they gonna like somebody gonna come out and be like, hey, restart the match. He ain't supposed to be down here. And then they didn't, and it just went off. I was like, oh, people about to be mad. I was people. Chaos, so I was like,
he said I was people.
I was people.
I wonder if Brock was like a last second call too.
You said Brock?
Yeah, I wonder if Brock was one of those last, because Roman was talking to Solo in the corner, and then when he started beating him up, so right before he started beating him up, Roman was kind of in the corner talking to Solo. Mm. I'm curious if he didn't even know, because he looked truly surprised when Brock started fucking Cody up. He looked like, what word? Like gave him legit. I didn't know this shit was supposed to happen, but we go ahead and get up out of this ring real quick.
Yeah, it could be. Like I did notice that like when he came out the first time, I'm like, why he's so rough? Why? Because like he was like slapping the shit out of Cody, like yanking his arm, like when they were shaking hands.
Yeah, he was rough. I'm like, no, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? This nigga, what the fuck? Like, whose man's is this?
Like I'm just like, okay, maybe Brock don't have many friends, so like I guess it makes sense he don't know how to act with him.
But Cody even was looking like, what the like, what? Like, relax, my nigga, like shit. Whoop your ass in here for real. What the fuck wrong with you? I just came back too. I just hurt this shoulder, nigga.
Right. That titty meat was still tender.
Titty meat. Tender titty meat. There's the title.
Nope, we already beating those allegations, buddy.